G'day, welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and our episode 2 of our fun Let's Play series on the Lost Valley from Chris Kimball Gaming. So we're just going to quickly grab our Xerion here and our plough, and we're going to head straight up to, I forgot which one we're going to do, field 1. We're going to plough field 1 in because it needs to be done. So we've already collected some grass, we're ready to go, and we've looked after the sheep, I think, in the last episode. Let's have a bit of a look-see. This is what we're going to do. We're going to plough this one in. So he's got nothing on it. He's been cultivated. We're going to plough it in though. And then we'll be good to go, and we'll seed that when we're ready. Our animals. So we have cleanliness. We've got plenty of water, plenty of hay for 151 sheep. So they're all good for the moment. So let's just get this going. Won't take long because we've got our nice and powerful oh, actually, what am I doing? No, I'm seeding. Oh, well, let's seed. Corn. We're going to do another corn map. Another corn field. Oh gee, it's been a bad night. Okay, so we haven't got our plough. We've got our horse seeder, and we are going to plough some corn. So I could actually go and re-edit this and start again, but hey, why would I bother doing that? We're having some fun. Alright, so we'll just snappily get this one done. Won't take very long at all. And we'll try and make sure we at least cover the whole of the field. Alright, so I'm going to have to look at what we're going to do next. We might buy a couple of these other fields that are basically almost ready to go and harvest, or are ready to harvest, and we'll get started into those. So as we said, this is going to be our fun episode. So we have basically an unlimited amount of funds, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to have some fun. So we won't do so much. Well, we will. We'll do like a cheat face, but that's alright. Again, like I said, we're only doing this one for fun, so we're not doing anything really realistic or anything else like that. We'll probably end up doing things like having multiple tractors and trailers and follow me's and all that sort of stuff, and a bit of goofing around every now and again. I can just see driving off that cliff. So coming back from that field up there where we when we finish harvesting that one, driving the combine off the cliff and parking it into the farm would be the thing to do. Who knows? So I hope you're all well. I'm not sure when this episode is actually going to air. I'm recording this one early in December. So yeah, I'm not sure when we're going to program this one up. I can't even remember when I've programmed up the first episode of this one, so that's not going to help. I don't even know. I think it might have been the 23rd December actually. I was programming the first one of this one up, so this will be some fun after. But anyway, that's all good. In any case, if it's before Christmas, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. If it's after Christmas, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. But yeah, so we'll just won't worry about any of that. We'll just keep on going. But nonetheless, I do hope everyone's well, and if it is after Christmas, that you had a good time and a safe time with all your friends and family and all that sort of stuff. I know I'm certainly looking forward to getting to get home, spending some time with my friends and family. So I'm sure you will all be the same. But hopefully I can provide some light entertainment for you to keep you entertained during the Christmas break period. So it's the least I could possibly do if I can. If it's not, well, that's all well and good as well. So before we go any further, I'll do my. Can you please press the like button if you like the episode? Although it's very early in, so you might not like it yet. Press the subscribe button if you are not already a subscriber and you wish to be so, and then you can get alerts as to when new content is up, either to remind you to come and watch it or to warn you away. Either way, it doesn't really matter. The other thing is too, if you're going to dislike the video, I have no issues with that whatsoever. However, be so kind as to very politely, not excessively rudely, leave a reason as to why, so I can improve the content that I put out on the channel. We strive to improve every day. However, if we don't receive good quality feedback, we won't be able to do so. Anyway, this is a community service announcement on behalf of Duckzorly Gaming. No. Anyway, alright, so we'll just get this done. We're going to run out of fertiliser in a minute. That's okay. What we might do is if we run out of fertiliser, we'll just keep on going with the seeding, and we'll just come up and blast it with a little bit of fertiliser, or then we might just leave it be and just let it grow as it is. We're not really worried about how much we pull in. As we said, it's just a fun map. Goes sort of muck about a bit, have a bit of fun. So I went looking for some mods to use. I haven't found anything that really took my fancy as such. So I'll have to have a bit more of a look around. I did find a very big plough on one of the not so trustworthy websites, for the want of a better term. But every time I went to download it, I got huge warning alarms from my antivirus and malware, and it wouldn't let me download it. So once I did actually get it to let me download it by overriding it and doing it over the VPN and putting it in a cloud place before I put it anywhere else, it then sort of failed to actually uncompress anyway. So yeah, didn't play with that one. But it is what it is. Just remember, guys, just be very careful when you do go to sites other than like your Giants Mod Hub or pcsg.co.uk or what's the other one? Another UK one I go to. Yeah, that one, or even Mod Mod Hoster. Just be careful when you're downloading them, okay? Particularly the third-party download sites. So, like for instance, I go to Mod Host a fair bit and get mods from there, but I will only download from Mod Hoster if it's actually on their direct download link. So I'm actually downloading it from Mod Hoster. If you're downloading it from a third party, I tend to sort of avoid those, just to be sure. But I mean, all my mods, when I do go off those, I actually download it on a separate computer, which is on a separate network, which is connected via a VPN. And then once I've actually downloaded the file, I'll run a scan on it, and then I'll actually transfer it via a USB stick onto my main PC, just to make sure that I certainly don't get affected by any malware or viruses. And I'm running some pretty non-standard, very strong antivirus software that I've gained through work. And yeah, even then, I still don't trust it to stop everything. So I take all the steps that are possibly available to do so, and I certainly encourage you to do the same. Because the last thing you want to do is have your computer and locked out or whatever else. It's one of the advantages, I suppose, to a degree with console. You don't tend to have that problem. I'm not saying you don't have that problem at all. I'm just unaware if you do, even though I've got an Xbox myself, Xbox One. But yeah, anyway. So, what else has been happening? Well, we've been having a bit of fun on Black Sheep Modding's new map, the Valley of the Old Farm, which was a new release. Now, I believe that was for PC and console, quite possibly. So I've been spending a bit of time on that, and we've got a new Let's Play series that's been running on for that. Also, we are currently awaiting, as I record this, we are waiting for the update to be released by Giants of Bullet Bill's West Coast. His final update has been sent to Giants a day or two ago, so we're just waiting on them to approve it, obviously. And that will be the final update for that map for console and PC. And he did put a bit of a teaser out there on Facebook saying that he can then move on to his next project, which he'll advise us all of in the new year. So looking forward to that. Alright. So, finish that. So we've got some corn growing in there now, even though we're going to be ploughing it, but anyway. So we'll take this back, this seeder back, not the plough, and then we'll have a look and see what else we got there. Alright, that parking there like that, beautiful parking. See how I lined that up with the tree? Spot on. Alright, let's have a look. What we're going to do is we're going to 17 what's ready to harvest? 24, 2 and 11, and they are what? 24, 2 and 11. 11's got rye. 24 and 2, we've got corn, and we've got wheat. All right, let's go get field 2. So we'll go over there, visit, buy, and we'll go find our harvester. Do we get a harvester? Yep, Delta. Alright, grab him. Off we go. Let's go harvest some wheat. Alright. Here we go. Bring up the map. Get rid of that. Up the hill we go. Alrighty. So where were we going? We were going... what did I just buy? 2. This one over here. Alright, so let's get some harvest on. I can't remember what the capacity of this one is. I think it was a 60,000 litre. But we'll find out. So we'll dump the head of that. We'll swing back around and collect it. Okay. Fold him up. Unload him. Unfold this guy, I mean. Get him on. Alright, let's go. Right. So he runs a nice 20 kilometres an hour. And I think this is a 60,000 litre capacity, so I'm not sure what the size of the field is, but we should be able to catch most of the field, I would imagine, in one go. So let's see how we go. So what we should do, we should have had 2 combines running. We should have had me follow me and just be doing it that way. We'll do that for the next field. We'll just run this field and get this one done. As I can't align myself to the edge of the field. So remember, we're not running seasons on this map. So as quick as we can basically turn them around, they'll be ready again within a day or 4. So yeah, there's no restrictions to us having to wait. There will be no snow, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're just getting back to sort of the vanilla basics with some extra mods and just having a bit of fun, a bit of old school fun where we're not worried about having to plan for our animals, all that sort of stuff. Although for this, obviously, we do, because that's what we're going to run. We're going to run our sheep. But yeah, we'll see how we go. We might do in the next episodes. We'll run a few, courseplay. That way you can see, you get to see courseplay being used in its normal environment. I'm not going to run them as a tutorial by any means, but for those that want to see the current version, the slight changes and nuances that have come through on courseplay over the last last couple of months, you'll certainly be able to do that and see that. And we'll set up some multi-combine and multi-tractor ones so you can see all that running. Because obviously I was hoping to sort of do a lot of that with our Broadacres Let's Play. But we're still waiting for Ben and the boys to release version 2 before we continue on with that series. So at the moment that's on a bit of a hiatus because it is going to be a restart required for that map with that version update. So I don't want to get into that map and get halfway through dealing with some of those big fields, or all the way through dealing with some of those fields, and then have to restart it all. So I know I said it before, some of you are quite keen and want to see that sort of series running. I apologise, but I think it's going to be worth the wait more so than delving in and having to restart, which I could do one of two ways. I could delve in and do it and continue on with it now, and then when it comes to the restart, just delay everything and just do it in solo or off screen until I get to the point where we left off. And as much as that is certainly an option, I'm of the opinion that we would be better off not doing that, because version 2 is going to change a lot of things. It's going to change like all your access points, or not necessarily all the access points, but it's going to make the access to areas easier. Ben's working on some of the railroad crossing areas, adding some extras in where, like for instance, we got caught up the top, up the northeastern side of the map on field 3. For instance, you've got a road that brings you past all the forestry area, and then you come to this field, and it's one of the ones you own at the start of the game, and virtually everything you use to try and cross the rail line gets stuck, whether it be a semi-trailer or your harvester or whatever. At some point they get stuck, and it's just a pain in the bum. Not that it's necessarily a fault of Ben's, it was just something that was perhaps an oversight or not sort of seen. So yeah, so for instance, in doing that, when I was doing that off camera, it took me basically like about half an hour to get the equipment over the railway line and into the field to actually work on the field. And that's not sort of stuff I want to sort of spend the time on. So and noting that Ben is fixing all that sort of stuff up, plus more, like making the gates wider and all that sort of stuff, which is also greatly needed because the gates were too narrow. I think we're best just to wait. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to wait. Not that you have much choice. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to wait. But trust me, we'll get plenty of gameplay in there, and it is a fantastic map. And I really do enjoy it. So yeah, we'll have some fun there, but just be a bit later. All right. I'm still flying through here. What I might do now is we might just do a bit of time lapse. So I'll continue on and finish this off, and you get the luxury of not having to sit here for the next half an hour doing it with me. You get to watch it over the space of a minute or two. So we'll continue on, and we'll see you when we're pretty much finished, or when we've got to empty out the combine. All right, see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so as you can see now, we're just about to fill the combine. Come forward, and there we go. So what we need to do now is we need to head down here and grab our truck, our sturdy K100. We'll head over and grab our trailers, or trailer. We've only got the one trailer over here for seed and all that. And then we'll head over and empty the combine and finish it off. Whoa, no, I don't have a trailer at all. Where's the trailer? Okay, let's have a look. I have it over there for all the sheep. Nope, we didn't buy one. Alright, let's go. Let's go buy one. Righto, tip up. We'll we haven't got the modded crampy. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Custom road train pack. We'll get a road train pair. That's what we'll do. So we'll get an A trailer, trailer hitch, wide tyres. That'll do. Green will do. Yep. And we've got a B trailer. Wide tyres. Buy that one. Okay. Now we'll go to the shop. Shop. Where was the shop again? We've got a whole pile of stuff at the shop, haven't we? Maybe we already had the trailers there. Okay. Well, we'll do it. Let's go and find the shop and see what we got there. Go for a bit of a drive. So we haven't done this as yet. We've basically reset everything pretty much. Certainly on camera we haven't been for a drive over here, so that's okay. We can have a bit of a look around. Well, we have done the map, the basic map tour, haven't we? Well, getting a little bit airborne there. We're going to reach max speed. We're probably going to reach it down here. As we hit there, and where have we gone? There we've gone. That's the end of the map, guys. We meant to do a zig there and not go straight on. Alright. So we'll try that again. We'll come back up through here. See, this is why it's a bit of fun. We just all over the place. Look at all this grass here we got to go mow. Oh, I've got to bring the big M down. Here's the shop. Alright. What have we got in here? No, I didn't have any trailers. I've got some mowers for my abomination. Got a couple of tri-sixes. That's okay. Alright, let's grab these. Should have got them in orange, but anyway. Green will do. Green's the other colour. Green's the colour I used to have. I used to always use for all my tractors and that I was using. I was always using class green until Rockhound did this beautiful job of making my personalised K100s, and then we sort of adopted the orange. So, alright, it's going to take a shortcut. Through the fields. Oh, I didn't think we had crop damage on. Obviously we do. Alright. Shortest path. pipe out. And we'll come over here and we'll unload. Now this trailer, front trailer's a 40,000 litre capacity and the back trailer's a 60,000, so this will fill this up and then fill up partial load in the rear trailer. 20,000 done. $35, almost at 40. Yeah, 40. Something in the combine. I'll take off and finish when he's ready. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So let's finish this off and then we'll offload the K100 and we'll leave the combine up here ready to go. So we'll come back and do some more of this the next episode or two. Obviously not of this field, but of these other fields that are ready. So we'll basically end up owning pretty much most of these fields very early on, and we'll just use a massive AI course play, all that sort of stuff, and see what we can do. See how many units we can get concurrently running around the map. Be a bit of fun. So we'll see if we can run. Well, the combine's a bit of a waste really, because we don't need to run multiple combines. But we'll run 2 combines on each of the bigger fields. And when we're ploughing and all that sort of stuff, we'll run two tractors. Same with seeding, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Pretty good fun. So we'll just finish off this one here. We'll put our pipe out again. The truck can come and unload. Oh, sorry, load, and then from there we will go and unload at the farm. And then what we need to do is get one of our Tri-6s and grab the loading wagon and pick up all this all this straw. Alright. Oh, look at that, I'm off a bit. Doesn't that just irritate you? Just a tad. Alright. I'll play the rest of him. Alright, he's done. Let's go get rid of this load. Now through this track down through here to the back of the farm. And through the silos and unload, and then we're done for this trip. Okay, next trailer, unload him. Okay, bring him around. Now let's park him in here. We've got Tri-6 here. No, it's got a Zerion. Alright, we'll take the Zerion up. We'll do it for now. Got the loading wagon. I want to go up and start loading some of that straw up, and then sometime during that period we'll call the episode there, and we'll come back and continue on. So this loading wagon has it's a bottom one, has a capacity of 400,000 litres. Yes, I said 400,000 litres. Can be very handy, but obviously it's a bit of a load, especially when it is full. I think its operating speed is being adjusted as well, but I can't remember. So we'll collect all this straw up, and then we'll store that as well. And we should be good to go. But next time what we'll do is we'll actually just have this following behind the combines, and that way we don't have to worry about coming back after the fact and collecting. And with such a big capacity, there's no issues with having to, especially on this map, there'll be no issues with having to empty it part way through. It'll basically the full fuels. On broad acres, however, that's a different matter altogether. But we're not on broad acres, so it doesn't matter. So just do this first lap around here, the header row that's been left behind, and we'll sign off. And then when we come back to Lost Valley, we'll continue on and see what other crops we can pull in. We'll probably do that fine next. Probably buy that field and do that. We'll probably get 2 or 3 combines on there, which means we'll have to purchase a couple more combines, and we'll be good to go. So, well, actually, we might have to unload this one. I've already got 170,000 litres of straw. I don't know what the ratio is. I haven't worked that out before. I'll have to look at that. It's the ratio of straw you get to the amount of seeds you get. So we got, what we get? We got around 80,000 litres of wheat. However, we're going to get a lot more straw. I mean, that makes some sense because you only got the head of the wheat that you're taking off, but we can just see what the ratio is. So we have to keep that in mind so we sort of get a rough idea next time. So, all right. So what we'll do is we'll leave this episode there. So this is episode 2 of Lost Valley, and we'll come back at episode 3, and we'll probably would have done all this. We'll probably finish this off camera, and we'll come back to getting another field harvested with some multi-combine and some multi-combine and multi-tractor usage with them following up and collecting everything. All right, and then we'll probably set some multi ploughing as well. So we'll start getting some units. I reckon the next episode we'll aim for about having 10 units running simultaneously and see how we go. Alright, until then, this is Duckzorly Gaming. I hope you're enjoying this this series where we just sort of muck about. We're not taking anything really serious. If not, that's all good. Let me know. If you are enjoying it, let me know as well. Again, if there's any mods you want to see me use on this map, leave a comment down below. Tell me what it is, and I'll go track it down and see what we can do. But until then, until the next time I see you here on Lost Valley, this is Duckzorly Gaming saying thanks very much, and I'll see you in soon. Bye.